1, 2, 3, barbecue.
3 trials barbecue.
I just can't say it.
Say 3 trials barbecue.
3 trials barbecue.
Say hi.
Hi.
Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today what we're going to be doing is a turkey breast with the garlic and herb meat church seasoning. We're going to be injecting it with butter and a little bit of that rub. We're going to be smoking it for 1 hour and then we'll turn up the temperature. Very simple. Let's go ahead and get into it. We're not going to be using that gravy. So as you can see, this net, it keeps everything intact. So we're going to leave the majority of it. I'll trim a little bit. Okay, so we got it all out. We got this trimmed. Next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna work on that binder / injection. We're gonna whip up some butter and some of that garlic herb rub, and we're gonna put it to boil, and then we're gonna use it to inject it. Then we'll slather it with some of this mayonnaise, and we'll go ahead and rub it down. So, all right, so very simple. We're gonna throw some of this unsalted butter, meat church garlic herb. We're gonna use 1 teaspoon. Get in there and mix it up. That's all we need for our injection and our baste. So we got the butter melted with a little bit of that rub. That's what we're going to use to baste, but we're also going to use that to inject. So I'm going to get it here. You'll see it plump up. I don't want to get crazy with it, but I do want to put a little bit in there. Now I've been thawing this out for about 3 days in the fridge. I did have it frozen. So now that that's injected, I'm going to grab that mayonnaise and we're gonna put a nice little layer on there. Not a fan of mayonnaise, but it works wonders when you rub it on as a binder. So let's go ahead and do that. It's the nasty part, putting on this mayonnaise. Okay, so we got that on there. We're just gonna lather this thing on there. This does not smell good, just so you guys know. So I know one of our friends, Bino, he was quick to insult me on why I use mayonnaise on turkey. And I tried to explain to him that he needs to trust me on this one. For sure, it's not the best smelling, that's for sure. So now that we have that as a binder, we're gonna go ahead and put some of this rub on. This is that meat church garlic and herb. And we could be semi-generous. That way we get sort of a crust. Now I'm doing the bottom side first. Usually I do the stuff that's gonna be facing down. Once you touch this, it's quick to come off, so I'm trying to do the best that I can to not touch it. I have a feeling this is going to be really good. I don't know if you guys saw that turkey that I did with the same rub. My understanding is it was pretty good. I'm just going to let it sit. I'll go set up the Traeger and we'll let it kind of adhere and kind of sweat in for now. So we'll see you guys outside. All right, y'all, so we've been blessed with rain today in California. It's not often that we say that, but we got the Traeger rolling at 225. We're going to be using the lumberjack competition pellets, which give us hickory, maple, and cherry. And we're just going to let this thing preheat. I'm going to go ahead and roll supersmoke. We're going to let it come up to temperature, and once that turkey's ready, we'll bring it out. We are going to put our probe in. There we go. We're rolling at 225. Now, I'm gonna let it go for about an hour, see where we're at then, and we'll come and baste it. So we'll see you guys back in exactly an hour. Okay everyone, so we're just gonna baste it. We're at the 1 hour mark. Put a little bit of butter on it. And then we'll increase the temperature to 325. It's coming down, guys. $325. We'll be back in an hour. All right, everyone. So it's been 2 hours. We're rolling at 325. Our final baste, we're at 150. So I'm just gonna baste it with this butter. Looks like it's developing a really nice crust. Okay. It's looking real good. All right. We're gonna let it go until it gets to 160. We're 10 degrees away, but at 160, that's when I more closely monitor it. I may pull it around 162 or so, so we'll see you guys then. All right, everyone, so 2.5 hours, total cook time, 225 for the first hour, an hour and a half at 325, and my probe says that internal temperature is 162. Let's go ahead and check temperature with our thermal probe pin. We are at 160 on the thermal pro. Okay. Well, we're gonna go ahead and yank it off and take it inside so it can carry over and rest. As you guys can hear, the rain's coming down. So let's take this probe out. We'll take the turkey out. We'll let the system cycle, and we'll see you guys inside. Okay, so it's been resting for about 10 minutes now. I've taken the net off of it. We're going to place it on this cutting board, and I don't have to tell you guys, it smells delicious and it looks delicious. So first things first, let's get in there and let's cut us a piece, see what it's looking like. Look at how juicy that thing is. I hope you guys can see how juicy this meat is. You can see the smoke ring right around there, and this thing is hot. Looks good. Let's give it a try. All I have to say is, oh my God. My friends were not kidding. This seasoning is the bomb. This is the best flavoring I've ever tasted on a turkey. It's mild, it's herby, it's garlicky. It just complements this turkey so well. I don't know if it was a combination of the injection with the butter and a little bit of the rub, or just the rub on the outside, but it is delicious. I highly recommend everyone to try this. I can't wait to try it on chicken, put it like that. But this thing, you could eat it by itself. It doesn't even need anything. I'm gonna whip up some sandwiches, at least one right now. But this is absolutely delicious. My friends were not kidding. This was off the charts. Very simple today. We were able to score a butterball turkey breast, 3 pounds. We had it frozen. We defrosted it for 3 days. After we defrosted it, we simply whipped up some butter, a little bit of this meat church, garlic herb rub. We whipped it up as our basting butter and also as some injection. We went ahead and injected the turkey breast, let it sit, slathered it with some mayonnaise, which works great as a binder. We then went ahead and rubbed it down with that garlic herb rub. We set the Traeger at 225 with supersmoke. We ran that for 1 hour. At 1 hour, we basted it with that garlic and herb butter that we put together. We increased the temperature at 1 hour to 325, so it could get, the cooking done. The total cook time on this turkey breast was 2.5 hours. Very simple to do. You can see the smoke ring. It got plenty of smoke from that first hour, and we got it up to temperature. We shot for 160. At 2.5 hours, it was about 162. We let it sit. I'm sure it carried over to 165 or better. You can see how juicy it is. You can see the smoke ring around this turkey breast. It was a total success. I encourage everyone to give this meat church garlic herb a try. It is by far one of the best seasonings I've tried. So Thank you guys for joining me. If you haven't hit them likes and subscribe, please do. And we'll see you guys on the next one.